folks, that was The Gale by Dougie MacLean from his 1990 album The Search. So appropriate. It's almost like he was planning it to be used for that movie. I don't know quite how that ended up getting used for the movie, but it's a fantastic tune anyway. And that's what all the little kids want to learn when you're teaching them at the face. Yeah, can we play The Gale, man? Or it used to be now, 20 years ago, sorry. Yeah, not now, I guess. They want to do like Baby Shark and all that now. Baby Shark. Yeah, kids these days. Anyway, hi, welcome to Sandy and Sunday. Sandy, of course, is not here. It is instead famous actor, me, myself, and I, Nathaniel Night Lewis, close cousin of Daniel Day-Lewis. And sorry I was a bit late starting the show there, folks. Believe it or not, I couldn't find the entrance to this wig. Yes, because every wig has an entrance, and when you've got a little short wig, it's quite easy to find the way in. But when it's a long-haired thing, which was originally a ponytail, it's like some kind of pirate wig or something originally. It's the closest I could find on Tinternet for old Daniel Day. And it got all tangled up because I was down in Peebles for my action shot yesterday. Talk about the efforts I go to the show. Went all the way to Peebles to get that dynamic vegetation shot. And I was down in Peebles anyway, actually. It was a lovely place. I was visiting my friend Sheila and Dougie down there. With the old Badger. The old Badger was there. Still trying to persuade Badger to do a spot at the window. He's too shy. Maybe the next couple of weeks we'll manage to persuade him to come up. Lovely weather as well for somebody to be at the window. There's nobody at the window today, folks, sorry. There's no dog either. I went upstairs to pick up the dog 5 minutes ago. He's out. She's out. Sorry, I couldn't remember if it was a boy or a girl. The last one was a boy, wasn't it? That was Toki, yeah. Oh my god, I got his little paws started typing again this week. I got some photos. I forgot to print them out for you. I was going to show you a photo of Toki. I'll do it next week. Some great photos. There's one where he's going, roar, like a lion. Even though we know that he's the cutest, cuddliest little guy ever, Toki. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, Toki was my co-host, my live doggy co-host at the beginning of the show for most of the first year, until he went back to Canada, and I all got is this stuffed dog on wheels. This is Dances with Wheels, by the way. I'm kind of mixing up two films here, but I'm sure you'll let me away with it. Yes, we've still got the Hoover in the background, slightly anachronistic. So we've got a bow and arrow, some nice North American dress. Oh, yeah, I've not tied it on very well, have I? Dances with Wheels. And yeah, so that's as much as I can do. And oh, the most vital piece of property here is Mr. Sweep. Yes. How else could we have Last of the Mosqueakins without Squeak? Now he's actually borrowed his good friend Sootie's Star Wars Luke Skywalker costume, because that's the nearest thing I can get to my kind of colonial dress. And this is the feather from Robin Hood's hat, which I had to rip off. It was glued to the green hat that I used a few months ago on the show. So those of you that wonder where did I get all the costume from, it's just the same stuff. I just recycle it. Just stick it together another way. It's all very Blue Peter here in this show. What's that? Your friend Sooty wants to be in the show. But Sooty can't be in this show because he doesn't squeak. We can only have squeakers in the show. Oh well, shout him then. We'll give him an audition. Right, we're going to audition. Okay. Sorry, folks. This is not planned. Sooty's not supposed to be on the show, but oh, hello, Sooty. How are you? Yeah, well, and it's very unorthodox, to be honest. I mean, we're going out live. We'll let the viewers decide. Viewers, you can decide. Can Sooty be on the show? Oh, nobody's watching. Nobody cares. Sorry, Sooty, you're fired. Right. Oh my God, he's scalped. Look, he's scalped. Oh my God. Okay, back to the Last of the Mosqueakins with the true. Oh yeah. Well, I didn't think it was unfair. Sorry. That's the trouble with Sooty. He's just boring. He doesn't squeak. So, oh, sorry. I don't care. I don't care if he's your mate. He's not coming back on the show. In fact, he's been axed. Right, you're going to wish the show was axed after the next one, because The Gale, of course, the fantastic tune. But not only that, there's a fantastic song in the film Last of the Mohicans. By the way, those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you're probably under 20 in age. Check out on Google. It was 1992. Oh my God, no, that's more than 20. You're under 30 probably. Yeah, 30. That's almost 30 years ago. Brilliant film. And there's also there's the Gale, but there's also a fantastic song by Clannad. So I thought, being me, that I would channel the voice of Clannad lead singer Moya Brennan. This is a very high voice. It's very hard to do this, by the way, so give me a little bit of slack here, and sing you the famous song from the film as well, which is called "I Will Find You." And no, it's not a Liam Neeson quote from Taken. That was many years later. I will find you. I have a certain set of skills. No, that's another film. Maybe do that another day. It's not very easy to dress up as Liam Neeson though. He just looks kind of ordinary. No, scratch that. I won't do Liam Neeson. Anyway, I'll do Moya Brennan for you right now. I just need to get the right starting note. Excuse me. Oh. Okay, hang on to that note, Sandy. Oh, almost made it. That is really high. A captive path I lead. That's the intro. Oh, no matter where you go, I will find you. If it takes a long time. This is going quite well. I mean, this is going quite well. No matter where you go, I will find you. If it takes 1,000 years. Okay, now we've got some authentic North American language. It's not me taking the mic, I just might be pronouncing it wrong. I apologise in advance. Nach Kokema. Anetaha. Nach Mowagan. Back to Moya Brennan. No matter where you go, I will find you. In the place with no frontiers. No matter where the melody goes, I will find it. If it takes 1,000 years, it probably will. More North American. Hello, you guys. Dona Dios via. Veliatos vi. Hallelujah. Dona Dios. One more time. Moya Brennan, this is for you. I really hope I don't have to meet her on stage somewhere and apologise in person. No matter where you go, I will find you. If it takes a long time. No matter where you go, I will find you. If it takes 1,000 years. Oh, that was one of the best ones I've ever done. That went surprising. I should do the castrato thing more often. Well, that was a nice surprise for me and you folks. I'm loving having these locks again. That's what my hair used to really look like, except it's more browny in colour and a bit more frizzy. It was a bit of a fluff ball, really. Anyway, it was good to have the option of ponytail or out frizz. Crystal tips, very Ken Dodd. Ken Dodd. In fact, I've got to do a Ken Dodd show. Oh yes, what a lovely day. It is a lovely day outside. What a lovely day for going around to your neighbours, sticking a cucumber through their letterbox and shouting, "The aliens are coming!" That is a Ken Dodd classic, actually. Yeah, Ken Dodd was famous for going on for hours. His show was like very entertaining, 3 hours. Don't worry, I'm not going to do that. 45 minutes, run out of material. Now, next we've got proper tunes, but this is the only set of tunes I play. I have played it once before in this show, I think. It's the only set of tunes I play that's got the word Indian in it. I don't even know if that's politically incorrect, but well, that's just the name of the tune. It's called One Good Indian, which is not a very good name either, because it's kind of inferring that there is only one good Indian, or maybe it's just one good Indian that the author knew. I don't know. Anyway, that's what it's called, One Good Indian. It's the middle tune. First of all, we're going to start with a very well-known tune called Waiting for the Federals, and we're going to sandwich One Good Indian between Waiting for the Federals and at the very end, The Lost Girl. This is a set I play with MBO, or in the voice of Moya Brennan, MBO, since the show is all about squeaking. Let's get Sweetie to say, Sweep, sorry, to say MBO. Very good, Sweep, very good. Right, so... A year and a half now, is it? Almost? A year and a third. Been sitting in front of this screen, being an idiot. Quite enjoy it though. Oh, we've got some interesting news to tell you about what I was up to yesterday in Peebles. Tell you in a minute. Wild swimming. Bloody freezing. Don't understand why so many people are into it. Spain, yeah. Wild swimming. No problem. Scotland. I'm going to buy myself a wetsuit. Nathaniel Night Lewis pose. that without too many bloopers. Well done me. I'm such a good actor, I can act the part of a proper accordionist. Actually, Nathaniel Night Lewis was on a film the other night that was quite good for a film. Not quite the same as the same action and excitement as Last of the Mohicans, but it was a very good film. Instead of wielding an axe or bow and arrow, he was wielding a needle and thread because he was a sewer. You know, you call a lady sewer a seamstress, but what do you call a man sewer? A sew. Sewer? Yeah, sewer, I guess. Anyway, he was very stressed. Seamstress sewer, and Phantom Thread it was called. You should watch it. He falls in love with a young waitress called Alma, and he brings her into the company. So it's all the women that actually do all the work as a dress designer. He just takes all the credit. Typical guy. Anyway, much more likable role in Last of the Mohicans, where he's a hero. He's a hero, and he's clambering around mountains and behind waterfalls and beautiful scenery. It's a lovely film for scenery as well, and. Some of it was filmed in a place called Chimney Rock State Park in North Carolina. It's actually all set mostly in upstate New York, the original books, but they filmed a lot of it in North Carolina. It's prettier, I guess. It's where my friend and ex-flatmate, ex-lodger, Crystal Lubinsky comes from, South Carolina. If you're watching, Crystal, hi! Hey, high five! She's in Dartford, Massachusetts now, where she is. She's moved on. Crazy woman. She moved on from being a secretary, for me, one of the top jobs you could get in the world, to being a doctor in theology at one of the most prestigious universities in America. Crazy. You just don't understand the decisions some people make sometimes, do you? Anyway, my paperwork's been building up ever since. Not quite, no, because I've got a tiny but industrious Gillian Cook to help me on that front now. Now, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to tell you about Chimney Rock. So I've been to Chimney Rock. I've stood on the rock. It's called Chimney Rock because it looks like a chimney. So, yeah, that was cool. But Nathaniel Night Lewis wasn't there. I was also in North Carolina. No, I was up in upstate New York where they were filming. When they were filming Hannibal, the sequel to Silence of the Lambs. Didn't bump into Anthony Hopkins either. And again, that was filmed in one part of America pretending to be another part. Must be some tax dodge, I don't know. Anyway, yes, I was going to say, I was talking about wild swimming while I was doing the intro. My own intro, I was talking over it. So rude of me. It's almost like a voiceover at the beginning of the film. Yes, and I was in people doing wild swimming because my friend Sheila Chalmers, who I can see is watching there, I almost did the show at her house, but I forgot to take an accordion with me, so that was silly. I came all the way back for the dog, and the dog's not even here. I mean the real dog, Lola. Nothing ever goes to plan, does it? Certainly not this show. Yeah, anyway, I was down in the River Tweed, which is bloody freezing, even though it's the middle of summer and it was roasting hot day. And wow, just getting in above knee level. Oh God, she just posted pictures of me. I've just seen it on my Facebook page. Oh my God, I thought it was some old man. It's me in the water. Oh, that is really embarrassing, Sheila. I'm going to have to get a new pair of trunks. These are far too old-fashioned, bright blue. Anyway, yes, I stood for ages up to my ankles, and honestly, it was like piranha fish were biting all over my ankles. That's what the pain of the cold felt like. It was so cold, I was like, I can't do this. So I stood there for about 5 minutes up to the ankles, then I went a little bit further in, sort of halfway up the shin. It was like, it's just like creeping pain, and then eventually the bit below it that's been in longer gets numb, so you can't feel the pain anymore. And that's the way I had to do it. It took me about half an hour to get up to waist level, if you know what I'm talking about. That was really hard. Eventually I did get in up to the neck, but to be honest, there was such a strong current in the Tweed, who would have thunk it, that even at my fastest breaststroke pace, I was going backwards still. So the whole thing was a complete waste of time, honestly. Don't understand why people do it. And the thrill apparently, when you come out, the endorphin rush, well, all I got when I came out was the chill, not the thrill. So, no thank you. Yes, wetsuits for me from now on. Right, I'm going to play a set of tunes, all in the key of C, for no particular reason. I suppose I was talking about water. It's the key of C. C, no, just get on with it. This is called Kohler's Hornpipe. It's followed by Or Bogey, and that is, and it's ended with Pat the Budgie. I've probably played all these tunes at one point, but not together. So here they are, together. Together again. Oops. Quite classical, isn't it? Ooh, that was nice. That was quite good. I've never played these tunes together in that combination or in that order. Oh, something buzzed there. Have I got my phone set to buzz? Oh, that's really annoying for all you people out there in Facebook land. Let me just check. Oh my God! Here comes my little doggy co-star. Let's. I'm just going to run out and see if I can get her in. She's just come in the front door, and I have got it on buzz. Right. Okay. When she comes in the door, I'm going to run out. I'm going to leave you. She's just started chatting to somebody else out there. I can see in my CCTV behind you. See, I've not got X-ray vision. Superman, that'd be a good one. Get cheap Superman suit anywhere. Yeah, I almost found a Borat suit down in Peebles in a charity shop yesterday, but it wasn't quite right. So all those of you out there that are desperate for me to do Borat, yes, I know I look like him already. Thank you. It will be coming soon. As soon as I find the right suit, it's got to be that just particularly horrible light fawn, bluey, baggy kind of thing. Otherwise, it won't work. Still having trouble finding Borat's hair, by the way. Maybe I could doctor this. Anyway, yes, I can see in the CCTV that Lola and her owner have just stopped to chat idly with somebody else with an even smaller dog. Looks like a little desert rat out there. So as soon as they come in, I'm going to go and pinch the dog for the last bit of the show. Because look, it's already, the little soft landing pad is ready for little Lola. She's got no costume though, I have to warn you. I can see that our owner is completely forgotten. Never mind. Going to get a nice surprise when I pop out the door in just a second. Anyway, until that point, let me play you a little tune, but I might have to just suddenly stop and catch them as they come past the front door. Oh yes, Pumpkin's Fancy, Terry Tully, wonderful tune. Chatting, gonna have to go around that once again. You know what? I think I'm gonna chat there forever. She's too ashamed to come into the flat because she knows she missed the show. So you know what? I'm gonna unplug the phone here and we'll go and shout her out the window because there's another doggy out there, and we'll see if we can get both doggies to appear on the show. Here we go. Maisie! Maisie! Could you bring the dogs along to the show? The viewers are desperate to see their little pal to the window. It's coming, it's coming. Let me see if I can open this window more. Look, there's another little doggy. Look at that cute doggy. Oh, you're on Facebook Live. Hello there, folks. What is your doggy called?
He's called Robbie.
Robbie, say hello to Robbie, everybody in Facebook land. Wow, and where is the star of the show? Oh, she's at the front door. Sorry, I'll go and get her. Thank you. Right, she's at the front door. You better come with me. You've never seen my front door before. Look, there's even more piles of crap in this part of the house. Hello, no, I was meant to the window, but thank you. We saw another doggy as well. Thank you so much. I'll bring her up in a minute. Hello there. We've missed you. We've missed you. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Up you jump. Up you jump. Jump up. Jump up. Jump up. Yeah. Good doggy. Good doggy. Right, okay, it's a bit of excitement here. It is last of the heat conduction. Come on. Up here. Come on. No, come up here. Come up here. There we go. See, all the viewers can see it. Oh, yeah, good doggy. Yeah, now the whole team's back together again. We've got dances with wheels. Dances with sweep. And what is your name? Oh, look, they're going to be great friends. I can just tell. I wonder if City. Let's bring City back. Oh, yeah. Here comes City. Look, City's. Wow, imagine Imagine if Daniel Day-Lewis had actually had these guys in the film as well. He would have been invincible. Yeah, karate move from Sooty and a Squeak after the Squeakins. Yeah. Oh yeah, you are very hot today, aren't you? Right, I'll tell you what. Sooty will give you a meaty strip. Oh yeah. I'm glad I put these out, even though you weren't here. I must have. Look, it's not a wand, Sooty. It's not a magic wand. It's a meaty strip. Oh, good doggy, good doggy. Look at that. Live puppet feeding doggy. Meaty strips on live TV. Fantastic. Okay, and yeah, she's assumed the normal position. Bottom to the audience. Well, good to have you here nevertheless, Lola. Thank you. What can your name be? Dances with meaty strips. Dances with tiny bones. Dances with tiny bones. That's a better name. Here, see if you'll have a meaty bone today. Ooh. Oh, she loves the meaty strips. I need to get some more meaty strips. They were from David English, actually. Thank you for these meaty strips. They've lasted a long time. David, who writes the funny poems sometimes about my shows. Now, I better play something else. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a top dog shot. Oh yeah, I've never seen her so active. That's what. Oops. That's what we need to do, is take her out for a wee walk before the show to get her pumped up. Yeah, ready for the show instead of just lying there going like she usually does. Right, another tune. Speaking of Terry Tully, let's do the Ash in the Graveyard set. First tune, the Ash in the Graveyard, was also written by Terry Tully, piper from Northern Ireland, who wrote. Is he from Northern Ireland? I think so. Ireland somewhere. Sorry, I forgot that wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Northern Ireland. He wrote that last tune, the Pipers. What's it called? Pumpkins fancy. Pumpkin Pipers. Yeah. Okay. Ash in the Graveyard. Nice breeze coming the window. Windy. Hot but windy. We are hot and windy today, aren't we? Yes, we are. Get some water in a minute. to the Mosqueakins scary chord at the end there. That was a nice set actually. The last tunes after the Ass in the Graveyard. Ass in the Graveyard was a sort of waltzy mazurka one at the beginning. Were called Richard Dwyer's, written by Richard Dwyer, I think. How rude to name a tune after yourself. I would never call a tune Sandy Brechin. It wouldn't be very popular anyway for a start. And then that was followed by, oh god, I can't remember what that one is. The last one's called Maggie's Pancakes anyway. Oh, you are very hot. I should really get some water for this little doggy before anybody calls the SSPCA again. It's alright, it's not a hot car. The window's cracked open a little bit anyway. Yes, I know you. Just wait until the show's over and we'll get you some nice water because I don't think you like Fanta. Yes, that's what all the best North Americans drink, Fanta, you see. Speaking of North Americans, I should do the credits for the show. Thank you to the shirt manufacturer. This shirt was given to me by my good friend Jerry Bell, still resident in Massachusetts, America, and it was made by his lovely wife, or ex-wife, Nancy Bell. And look, it's fantastic. I've worn this shirt before for other things, can't remember what, but it's a perfect colonial shirt. Totally colonial. And yes, Nathaniel Night Lewis thanks you, Nancy. Oh, that ties in with the Phantom Thread, the Daniel Day-Lewis film I was watching the other night on the TV about the seamster. The seamster, that's what you call him. A seamstress and a seamster. Yeah, the male version finishes with her, seems to her. Funny old world. Anyway, 2:45. Thank God it's all over for another week. Will I manage to come up with another idea for next week? We'll just have to wait and see. Goodbye. Whoa, well done Lola, turning up at the end of the show. Yeah, you're just in time to see if puppets can actually fly. Yes, because we are going to test out. Look, I've even got them, given them a thread. What do you call it? Not thread. Feather. Feather too. Should you go that way? To fly, no, you'll need to fly that right with the feather behind them. You need to fly that feet first. Okay, here we go. Wow, it worked! Oh God, if I left it on again.